We're starting today talking about nails, and this is something that I think adds so much polish to our look, especially as we age. I'm here with my friend Nancy, who's co-hosting on this episode, and we're joined by my other friend, Haya Amir, who is a nail expert.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, so Haya is a nail expert, but she also came up with the title of my book, From Bullshit to Botox. Not only is she an expert in the book about nails, she, one morning at 3 a.m., had a burst of energy and came up with 13 titles and subtitles, because once my book was finished, we were finished writing, I didn't have a name for the book. I had no idea what I was doing. So one morning I get a text with 13 titles and subtitles. I was on vacation, and when I woke up and saw this, I literally thought it was Christmas morning. I had no idea what was going on. That's how we got From Bullshit to Botox. So how did you do that?
Sandy and I were talking previously, and she just explaining to me how it's like she has this book going on and all this stuff in the book, and it's like there's also a bunch of drama with it too. And I'm like, this just sounds like a bunch of bullshit, honestly. And when you mix bullshit and you mix glam, and it gets the people going, and people love it. So I'm like,
it's perfect.
Yeah. So I'm like, here, I woke up in the middle of the night, honestly, and I couldn't go back to sleep. And I was just sitting there thinking and thinking. I get my notes out and I'm texting and like, okay, here's title 1, title 2, title 3. I send it to her the next day, and she wakes up and she's like, what is this? Like, this is like Christmas morning. It's great.
It's perfect,
so,
yes.
Yeah, that's how we came up From Bullshit to Botox. It was honestly just...
So because of Haya, we have a title, and it became a bestseller so quickly on the Kindle, because I think that people love the title so much. We did this marketing campaign, and they thought, oh, well, this is probably an interesting book.
So we needed something marketable,
yes.
and I think
so thank you. So Haya, tell us about your background and how you ended up in Miami as a nail salon owner.
Of course. So I'm born and raised in Columbus, Ohio. I've been in the nail industry since I was 16 years old. I'm now 28. And when it was my freshman year of college, and I just needed a job to just get through my college and student loans. So I call a nail salon and I'm like, hi, so you guys are hiring. And I get hired as a front desk. But I was like, I'm the type of person, no matter what I do, I give it my 100%. You know, I could be an Uber driver, and I'd be the 5-star Uber driver. So it's like, whatever I do, I'm going to put my all into it. So I started as a receptionist. I built my way up as a manager. I became general manager. And I eventually was asked by the owner of the salon to drop out of school and run all his salons for him. So I ended up opening about 7 salons in Ohio for this guy. And I'm like, school can wait, you know. I'm making money, I'm happy, I'm young. And that's just how I started my career with nails. I ended up going to nail school because I felt like I needed to learn the back ends, the front ends of the business. And when I moved down to Miami about 4 years ago, I was a manager at another salon. I was able to build a clientele. And I just looked in the mirror one day and I was like, I can do this. So it's like, why not? I do it for other people. I might as well do it for myself.
And here we are. And she has a beautiful nail salon. So if any of our viewers come to Miami, it's called Pure Nails.
Yes, Pure Nails Studio. We're in Mid Beach, right in Miami Beach. And we would love to take care of all of you.
So nail trends change fast. What do you see most of right now?
I see it's fall, so I see a lot of dark colors. I see a lot of like long almond shaped nails. I see a lot of people also going back to the natural state, which is short, no color, a nice buff shine, and just something that looks clean. You know, the clean aesthetic's really big right now, and people are super into it. They want just like that natural look. It's kind of like the no makeup look, and it's huge. So I do see a lot of that.
And I also wonder about, you know, people's personalities that come through their nails. I see people with their long nails and the short nails. Can you tell a little bit more about, does it really correlate?
It does. Yeah. So honestly, to me, it's like almost like broken down into age demographics. And you'll see like people as young as 6th grade, 7th grade, they want the long almond nails that are all over TikTok, that are all over Instagram with designs and chrome and this and that. And it's so funny because like their mom is sitting in the background like freaking out. So
Yes.
she's like, my daughter's 17 going on 15. I don't know what's going on. But it's expressive. I think nails are expressive. Or you'll see like, you know, your girl boss who comes in with like a short French tip and she just wants something clean, classy, and
The worst thing is when you see the nails and they can't type with it. That annoys me. That
they're like this?
Yes, I'm like, can you not tell them not to do that as a nail tech or?
What's the longest that you've seen somebody want?
I've seen like, I'm talking like nails out to here.
But they're natural or
No.
What about a natural nail?
They don't get very long. I mean, you do see, they end up curling,
Yeah,
and
they
then they end
curl.
up turning yellow, and then there's gunk, and now you're worried about funguses and infections, and the list goes on. It's honestly not healthy.
So avoid that, please.
Yes,
Please
no
do.
funguses. But I feel like everybody should get their nails done and their toes done, even if you don't want polish. It just gives you a more finished look.
Yeah, it's like a state of cleanliness, you know? Even if you're just coming in for a quick cut, cuticle cut, just a cleanup.
Even for men, I suggest
Yes,
that for men too.
and
That's actually very attractive when you see a man that's well manicured.
Yeah.
So,
Well, when you see a woman and her nails aren't done, she kind of looks like she has man hands. And right? And we don't want to see man hands. I have a big section in my book about man hands. And we want to avoid man hands.
It's true. It's really true.
Because we are women at the end of the
Right.
day.
It's feminine, it feels good, and back to what Nancy was saying about men, like I think it's really important for men to also get manicures and pedicures too, because a lot of men are like, oh no, like I'm too alpha for that, I'm too macho for that. But no, it's nothing about that. It's all about just being clean and just
it's just a total
feeling
reflection,
clean.
like I said, go
Yeah.
back to your character, you know, like your personality tells you the type of nails you have and also reflects on how you take care of yourself.
I
And
agree.
so it's very important, you know, it's all about character.
And do you cut your cuticles? Do you have
Yes.
dirt
Hang
underneath your nails?
You
That's so
know,
gross.
Makeup, people will have like makeup built up under their nails. It's crazy because when I'm filing nails, I'll smell like different.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know
I'll smell
that.
self tanner. I'll smell cigarettes. I'll smell like
You can smell everything
you can
in your
smell
nails?
everything.
Ew.
Okay.
So some people are very busy with their careers and they don't have a lot of extra time, or they may come in and get their nails done and then a couple days later that the nail polish can chip. What do you suggest for people? Like, are there new products or something that people can do?
Well, yeah, there's so many new things on the market. The nail game has changed so much. Everybody does, gel polish, which is like a long-lasting polish that lasts up to 14 days. It's cured under a UV LED light. There's also systems like Dazzle Dry, which is like a 3-step system, which is regular polish, and you can take it off with regular nail polish remover, but that also lasts up to 12 days. And that is like a big game changer for a lot of people who are nervous about putting their hands under the LED light or the UV light due to like
Toxics
toxics and
yes.
different skin
Right.
diseases
'Cause
that could
I remember
happen.
when I was pregnant, I didn't go to the nail salon for about a year because
Yeah.
that's how they say it was so toxic. And I was only gonna have one child, so I made sure. So I did have crusty nails for a year.
It's okay.
For an entire year, you didn't go even for a regular
Nothing,
manicure?
nothing, because it's just even the chemicals inside, just smelling it, it was toxic. So I didn't even go to the nail salon for
Well,
a
I do
year.
have pregnant ladies who come in and they bring their own non-toxic stuff. Now, it's not really, it doesn't really help us like as a nail tech because it's like there's not the right chemicals in there that we need to like
Right.
get the process done, but it is non-toxic and it is a lot healthier.
Okay, so I was a bad pregnant person because I got my nails and toes done the day that I went into labor. My water was about to break, and I was at the nail salon getting a manicure.
People come in, my salon's right next to a hospital,
Right.
in Mount Sinai here, and people will come in right before they like know they're about to give birth,
Yeah.
so we can massage their feet and just get like the blood flowing and things.
Well,
going.
there is something to be said about the foot massage because they do say that it stimulates the pregnancy. So.
Yeah. I mean, I swear to God, I had a client who went into birth right after she left the salon.
Wow.
Yeah, she called us.
So you're that good.
Yeah,
She's
we are that good.
You're amazing. Yeah, so when people, like, isn't there a controversy right now in Europe with the
Yes.
gel
It's
nails?
huge. There's this big thing right now where it's there's this chemical in gel. It's called TPO, and essentially what TPO is, it's like a film, and that's also what kind of cures the gel in the light. But the study that was done is very invalid, and the reason why is they were injecting this chemical into rats, and we aren't injecting gel into people's skin. We are putting it on your nails. And when you put it on the nails, it does not seep into your actual skins. It doesn't go into the cells. It doesn't go into your blood. And honestly, I think it's just like another thing that's like out there. It's almost a myth more than a fact.
No, I
but-
mean, there's something to be said about when they do these test rats or studies, we always take into consideration, oh my God, it causes cancer on rats, but you have to understand, rats are like micro little,
Yeah.
animals. And then what the amount of injections that they get in it is actually so much harsher and stronger.
Because they're tiny.
Yes, so they're going to be more effective. So basically, they would go and misconstrue that and tell us, oh my God, to avoid these things, because no, you're not
Imagine.
ingesting it. You're not injecting it. You're,
No.
it's just there. So, take everything
It's
with
okay.
a grain of
You
salt.
can get a gel
Yes,
mask.
so
You can
take
get a
everything
gel
with a grain of
mask.
salt.
Yes, it lasts longer.
Yes. So
We're not lab rats.
No. Like when I read that, I'm like, my foot's the size of a rat. Like that's not gonna
It
do
doesn't-
anything.
and you'll
to
be
me.
fine. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
So we think it's very important for people to get their manicures and pedicures, men and women, just for the overall health of your nails and to avoid infection and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, guys, it's really important to keep up with your nails, and it's part of self-care. I mean, we don't forget to go to the gym every day. We don't forget to brush our hair every day. So there's nothing wrong with stopping in a nail salon once or twice a week and getting a nice little cleanup.
Well, some people forget to go to the
And not only
gym.
that,
That's true.
I always emphasize on the psychological effect, because imagine there are times that I skip and I forget, and then I'm going out and I'm insecure because I don't want to shake that
Yeah.
person's
So now
hand
you're
because my
sitting there like
nails.
this.
Yeah, so you know what? That also factors in. So it's all about your emotional security and everything too, along with the health.
When you look good, you feel good.
Exactly.
Thank you very much for coming on the show and all this
Guys.
great information. This was fun, and we would love to have you again.
Yes, I would love to be here again, and thank you so much for having me today.
If your loving party's over, then do me a favor. Subscribe, share it with your friends, and help grow our community. We'll be right back.